Team 7 of 52 teams of 8 rival wisdoms. Help make America wiser and kinder with antique quotes that have passed the test of time to make humanity great, with words of wisdom to encourage, educate, and entertain generations for centuries. Give your kids a competitive edge with faster reading skills, with timed practice videos, alpha Cypher puzzles to learn letters, words and phrases, and repetitive easy math to help us all grow wiser and kinder.
Team quote 8.1. It's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. Leonardo da Vinci, 1452 to 1519. This quote by Leonardo da Vinci offers a profound insight into human nature, self-discipline, and the dynamics of habit formation. Leonardo da Vinci, the quintessential Renaissance polymath, an artist, inventor, scientist, and philosopher, understood deeply the complexities of human behavior and psychological processes. This quote speaks to several important principles. 1. Habit formation. The earliest stages of engaging with a potential habit or behavior are the most critical. Once a pattern begins to take root, it becomes increasingly difficult to stop or redirect. 2. Psychological resistance. Initial impulses are often easier to control. As time progresses, resistance weakens, and behaviors become more deeply ingrained. 3. Self-discipline. The quote is a practical wisdom about personal control and the importance of making decisive choices early in a process. 4. Preventative action. It suggests that preventing a problematic behavior or tendency is far easier than trying to stop it once it has gained momentum. Living from 1452 to 1519, Da Vinci was a keen observer of human nature. His insights often transcended his immediate fields of art and science, delving into profound psychological and philosophical observations. This quote remains remarkably relevant today, offering a timeless reminder about the importance of early intervention, self-awareness, and the power of initial choices in shaping our behaviors and trajectories. The wisdom applies across multiple domains: personal habits, professional decisions, emotional patterns, and broader life choices, highlighting the critical nature of initial moments in any significant journey or transformation.
Team quote 8.2. 'Tis love that makes the world go round, my baby. Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870. This quote from Charles Dickens offers a poetic and tender perspective on love's universal significance. Charles Dickens, one of the most celebrated English novelists of the Victorian era, was known for his profound insights into human emotions and social dynamics. While this quote might sound like a gentle, personal expression, it reflects a deeper philosophical understanding of love's transformative power. The quote suggests several profound ideas. 1. Universal emotion. Love is portrayed as a fundamental force that drives human experience, connecting people and giving meaning to existence. 2. Intimate perspective. The phrase, my baby, adds a personal, affectionate tone, suggesting that love is both a grand universal concept and a deeply personal experience. 3. Metaphorical movement. Makes the world go round, implies that love is not just an emotion, but an active, dynamic force that propels human interaction, creativity, and progress. 4. Emotional complexity. Dickens, through his extensive literary works, often explored love in its many complex forms: romantic, familial, compassionate, and societal. Living from 1812 to 1870, Dickens was a keen observer of human nature. His novels like A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations, and David Copperfield deeply explored themes of love, compassion, and human connection. This quote remains a beautiful reminder of love's central role in human experience, suggesting that beneath life's complexities, love remains a fundamental, driving force.
Team quote 8.3. Ignorance is the mother of all evils. François Rabelais, 1494 to 1553. This provocative quote by François Rabelais, a French Renaissance writer, physician, humanist, and monk, offers a powerful critique of ignorance and its destructive potential. Rabelais, living from 1494 to 1553, was a complex intellectual who used satire and humor to challenge the social and religious dogmas of his time. This quote reveals his profound belief in the importance of knowledge, understanding, and critical thinking. The statement suggests several critical insights. 1. Intellectual responsibility. Ignorance is not merely a state of not knowing, but an active source of harmful actions, prejudices, and societal problems. 2. Knowledge as prevention. Understanding, education, and critical thinking are essential tools for preventing misunderstandings, conflicts, and destructive behaviors. 3. Philosophical critique. Rabelais implies that many social ills, including discrimination, violence, oppression, and intolerance, stem from a fundamental lack of understanding. 4. Enlightenment thinking. This perspective aligns with the emerging Renaissance and later Enlightenment belief in the transformative power of knowledge and reason. As a Renaissance humanist, Rabelais was part of a movement that championed human potential, intellectual curiosity, and the pursuit of knowledge. His works, including the famous satirical novels, Gargantua and Pantagruel, often used humor and wit to challenge ignorance and promote learning. This quote remains profoundly relevant today, serving as a powerful reminder of the importance of education, critical thinking, and the continuous pursuit of understanding in combating social, personal, and systemic problems.
Team quote 8.4. Toleration is good for all, or it is good for none. Edmund Burke, 1729 to 1797. This quote by Edmund Burke, a prominent Irish statesman, political theorist, and philosopher of the 18th century, offers a powerful statement on universal tolerance and human rights. Burke, living from 1729 to 1797, was a key intellectual figure during the Age of Enlightenment, known for his nuanced political thinking and advocacy for rational, principled approaches to social and political issues. This quote encapsulates a fundamental principle of equality and mutual respect. The statement suggests several important insights. 1. Universal application. True tolerance cannot be selective or conditional. It must be a principle applied equally to all people, regardless of their differences. 2. Ethical consistency. The quote challenges the hypocrisy of partial tolerance, arguing that rights and respect must be universal to have genuine meaning. 3. Social harmony. Genuine tolerance requires seeing the inherent dignity in all individuals, recognizing that freedom and respect are not privileges for some, but fundamental rights for everyone. 4. Philosophical universalism. Burke implies that tolerance is not a favor granted by the powerful, but a fundamental social contract that must apply to all members of society. As a political philosopher, Burke was instrumental in shaping modern conservative thought and was a strong advocate for individual rights and social reform. He was particularly known for his nuanced critiques of the French Revolution and his support for gradual, principled social change. This quote remains remarkably relevant today, serving as a powerful reminder of the importance of universal respect, equality, and the fundamental human right to be treated with dignity, regardless of individual differences.
Team quote 8.5. Experience is a good school, but the fees are high. Heinrich Heine, 1797 to 1856. This quote by Heinrich Heine, a prominent German poet, journalist, and literary critic, offers a witty and profound observation about the nature of learning through life experiences. Heinrich Heine, living from 1797 to 1856, was known for his sharp wit, satirical writing, and insightful social commentary. This quote encapsulates a timeless truth about personal growth and the often painful process of learning. The statement suggests several key insights. 1. Learning through experience. The quote acknowledges that direct personal experience is an unparalleled teacher, providing lessons that cannot be learned through theoretical knowledge alone. 2. Cost of wisdom. The high fees metaphor suggests that valuable life lessons often come at a significant personal cost through mistakes, failures, disappointments, or painful experiences. 3. Personal growth. True understanding frequently requires direct engagement, sometimes involving personal sacrifice or emotional investment. 4. Pragmatic perspective. Heine offers a realistic view of personal development, recognizing that wisdom is not free or easy, but earned through lived experience. As a poet and critical thinker of the Romantic era, Heine was known for his ability to blend profound philosophical insights with sharp, often humorous observations about human nature. This quote remains deeply relevant today, reminding us that while experience is an exceptional teacher, the lessons often come with emotional, personal, or professional challenges. It encourages resilience, reflection, and an understanding that growth frequently involves navigating difficult moments.
Team quote 8.6. Light is the task where many share the toil. Homer 484 BC, 425 BC. This quote by Homer, the legendary ancient Greek poet traditionally credited with composing the epic poems, the Iliad and the Odyssey, offers a profound insight into collaboration and shared effort. Living from approximately 484 BC to 425 BC, Homer understood deeply the power of collective action. This quote suggests several important principles. 1. Collective strength. When people work together, seemingly difficult tasks become more manageable. The burden of work is lightened by shared participation. 2. Collaborative spirit. The metaphor implies that human potential is maximized through cooperation, not individual struggle. 3. Community empowerment. Shared effort not only distributes the physical work, but also builds social bonds and mutual understanding. 4. Psychological perspective. Working together can make challenging tasks feel less overwhelming, transforming individual burden into collective achievement. As an epic poet, Homer often explored themes of heroism, cooperation, and human potential in his works. The Iliad and Odyssey are filled with examples of collective efforts, strategic collaborations, and the power of united action. This quote remains timeless, offering a profound reminder that human achievement is often the result of collective effort, mutual support, and the willingness to share both challenges and triumphs. The wisdom transcends its ancient origins, speaking to modern principles of teamwork, community engagement, and the fundamental human capacity for collaborative problem-solving.
Team quote 8.7. In youth we learn, in age we understand. Marie von Ebner-Eschenbach, 1830–1916. This is a profound quote by Marie von Ebner-Eschenbach, an Austrian writer known for her insightful observations about human nature and society. The quote beautifully captures the difference between acquiring knowledge in youth and gaining wisdom through lived experience in later years. When we are young, we are primarily focused on learning facts, skills, and information, absorbing knowledge through education, observation, and direct experience. As we age, however, we develop a deeper capacity for understanding. This understanding comes from reflecting on our experiences, connecting different pieces of knowledge, and gaining perspective that only time and accumulated life experience can provide. Ebner-Eschenbach's words suggest that learning is a continuous process. What we collect as information in our youth transforms into wisdom as we mature. It implies that understanding is not just about accumulating knowledge, but about developing the ability to contextualize, interpret, and derive meaning from that knowledge. This quote resonates with many philosophical and educational traditions that distinguish between mere information and true comprehension. It reminds us that wisdom is a nuanced, complex achievement that requires not just learning, but reflection, empathy, and a broader perspective that comes with age and experience.
Team quote 8.8. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. Saint Jerome, 347 AD, 420 AD. This powerful quote by Saint Jerome, an early Christian priest, theologian, and historian, is a profound call to continuous self-improvement and relentless pursuit of excellence. Saint Jerome, best known for his translation of the Bible into Latin, the Vulgate, embodies the spirit of this quote in his own life's work. The statement presents a progressive model of personal development. 1. Good, an initial state of competence or achievement. 2. Better, continuous improvement beyond the initial state. 3. Best, the ultimate aspiration of peak performance. The quote suggests several key principles. Contentment is the enemy of growth. There is always room for improvement. Personal development is an ongoing process. Complacency should be actively resisted. The phrase, never let it rest, is particularly powerful, implying constant, active pursuit of improvement, a dynamic approach to personal and professional development. rejection of static or passive existence, continuous self-challenge, and self-criticism. In the context of St. Jerome's time, 4th to 5th century, this attitude would have been revolutionary. It reflects both Christian ideals of striving for perfection and the emerging intellectual dynamism of late antiquity. The quote transcends its historical context, remaining a timeless motivation for personal growth across various domains. Whether in spiritual practice, intellectual pursuit, craft, or character development. Would you like to explore more about St. Jerome, the intellectual culture of late antiquity, or the philosophy of continuous improvement?
Free Easy Extra Advantage Math, Spelling and Reading Workbooks you can download for free at stop2think.com or buy at educationstopshate.com. Free Easy Math Wisdom Workbooks with octa-repetition to grow math self-confidence. You'll get plenty of repetitive practice of age ranges and averages of our 52 teams of 8 quote authors. Free Easy Alpha Cypher coded puzzles teach letters, numbers, and phrases using antique wisdoms that encourage and educate. Can you decode this Cypher quote of encouragement using either our learning to spell or just for fun instructions? And since time is money, practice reading faster with 52 teams of antique rival wisdoms that have passed the test of time to encourage, educate, and entertain generations for centuries. We offer printed versions and timed videos with background music. Sign up for free weekly emails of 52 teams of antique rival wisdom workbooks with easy math, spelling, and reading practice. And if you'd like to get paid for sharing our wearable wisdoms, keep this in mind. Everyone I know wears a shirt, and most of us change them daily, so change your shirt and change the world. Social equalities are blatantly subliminal antique positive wisdoms, repetitively shared without saying a word. This applies to all our wearable shareable wisdoms, like pretty witty baby onesies and baby tees that you and others will see and read multiple times a day. The same is true with pretty witty kids, but they'll also share these wisdoms with anyone that can read at daycare or school. Youthful truths let your kids gain confidence, sharing antique wisdoms with their friends. Imagine them sharing words of wisdom with classmates and teachers. I think, therefore I think tees I wear is a super easy way to share words of wisdom that have passed the test of time. Our social equalities help make us all wiser and kinder with blatantly subliminal messages, promoting a more fair and equal opportunity society for all. And don't forget our giftwisdoms.com for birthdays and holidays that makes it easy to share the wisdom with clothing, coffee mugs, and magnets. So do the future a favor by encouraging, educating, and entertaining with words of wisdom that have passed the test of time to make us all wiser and kinder. With wearable wisdoms to fit babies, kids, and adults, you can clothe a whole family, city, or state. Join the 52 of 8 today.